What if I told you that in just 5 minutes, you could create a dish so flavorful, so delicious, that it might just steal the spotlight at your next meal? Stick around because today, I'm showing you how to make the best garlic mushrooms that are buttery, savory, and ridiculously easy to whip up. These garlic mushrooms are not only quick and simple, but they're also versatile. Perfect as a side dish, a topping for steak or pasta, or even as a standalone snack. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to transform humble mushrooms into a crowd-pleasing masterpiece. All right, let's get started. First things first, let's talk ingredients. Don't worry, you probably have most of these in your kitchen already. You'll need fresh mushrooms, garlic, of course, butter, olive oil, parsley, and a pinch of salt and pepper. That's it! Simple, right? Step 1. Prep the mushrooms. Start by grabbing about 500 grams, or a pound, of fresh mushrooms. You can use white button mushrooms, cremini, or even shiitake for a more robust flavor. Give them a quick rinse, but don't soak them. Mushrooms are like little sponges. You don't want them getting soggy. Pat them dry with a kitchen towel, and if they're on the larger side, slice them in half or quarters. Oh, and here's a pro tip, leave the stems on. They're packed with flavor and add a nice texture to the dish. Step 2. Garlic prep. Now let's get to the star of the show, garlic. You'll need about 3 to 4 cloves. If you love garlic as much as I do, feel free to add more. Peel the cloves and give them a fine mince. We're aiming for tiny, fragrant pieces that will evenly coat the mushrooms. Don't have fresh garlic? No problem. Garlic paste or even pre-minced garlic can work in a pinch. Just promise me you'll try fresh garlic next time. It's a game changer. Step 3. Heat things up. Okay, time to fire up that stove. Place a large skillet or pan over medium-high heat and add a tablespoon of olive oil and a generous tablespoon of butter. Let them melt together, swirling the pan to create a golden, aromatic base for our mushrooms. Why both oil and butter, you ask? The oil prevents the butter from burning, while the butter adds that rich, creamy flavor we all love. Step 4. Sauté the mushrooms. Once your pan is nice and hot, toss in the mushrooms. Listen for that sizzle, that's the sound of magic happening. Spread them out evenly so they cook properly. Let them sit undisturbed for a minute or two to get that beautiful golden sear. Here's another tip, don't overcrowd the pan. If you add too many mushrooms at once, they'll steam instead of sauté, and nobody wants soggy mushrooms. Step 5. Add the garlic and seasoning. Now the moment we've all been waiting for, adding the garlic. Stir in the minced garlic and watch as the aroma fills your kitchen. Season with a pinch of salt and freshly cracked black pepper. Keep stirring to ensure the garlic doesn't burn. It cooks fast. This is where you can get creative. Want a bit of heat? Add a sprinkle of chili flakes. Prefer an herby twist? Throw in some thyme or rosemary. Step 6. Finishing touches. As the mushrooms soften and soak up all that garlicky goodness, finish them off with a handful of freshly chopped parsley. This not only adds a pop of color but also brightens up the dish. Optional but highly recommended. Squeeze a little lemon juice over the mushrooms. It cuts through the richness and takes the flavor to the next level. And just like that, you're done. Can you believe it only took 5 minutes? Let's plate these beauties and talk about how you can use them. These mushrooms are the ultimate multitaskers. Serve them as a side with grilled chicken, steak, or fish. Toss them into your favorite pasta or risotto for an instant flavor upgrade. Or, my personal favorite, pile them onto toasted bread for a quick and satisfying appetizer. Honestly, every time I make these, I feel like a chef in a fancy restaurant. But here's the secret. You don't need a culinary degree to make something this impressive. Just a few simple ingredients and a little love in the kitchen. So what do you think? Are you ready to give these garlic mushrooms a try? If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more easy and delicious recipes. And hey, drop a comment below letting me know how you plan to serve these. Your ideas always inspire me. Alright, that's it for today's video. Remember, great food doesn't have to be complicated or time-consuming. With just 5 minutes and a handful of ingredients, you can create something truly amazing. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Happy cooking!